In the ancient city of Varanasi, the 8th century philosopher Adi Shankara was walking near the river when he saw a dying man. The old man wasn't praying. He was obsessively reciting complex rules of Sanskrit grammar, believing this rigid logic was his life's crowning achievement. Shankara delivered a harsh reality. When death arrives, mastery of grammar offers absolutely no salvation. The core tragedy lies in the human delusion that mastering intellectual systems, whether syntax, economics, or law, provides any real security against the inevitable. This inspired Shankara to compose Bhaja Govindam. Known as the Moha Mudgara, the hammer on delusion, it's a brutal psychological wake-up call. Most of us don't spend our final days reciting grammar, yet we do the exact same thing with our careers. We stockpile professional milestones and hoard wealth to create a false sense of permanence. Shankara issues a direct challenge. If raw intellect and societal status vanish on a deathbed, you need to audit what exactly you are blindly clinging to right now. Our modern existence is built upon material traps that are mathematically guaranteed to fail us. In the third verse of the poem, Shankara attacks one of our strongest attachments, physical attraction. He strips away all the romance of lust, describing the human body merely as a temporary modification of flesh and fat. This is a deliberate psychological shock tactic. Evolution hardwires the human brain to obsess over physical beauty, and Shankara wants to snap his readers out of that deep-rooted programming. Our deepest physical desires are ultimately a biological trick that tethers us to a decaying vessel. Next, the poem dismantles the other great pillar of human security, wealth and family. Shankara points out the transactional reality of human relationships. A man's family surrounds him with affection while he is young, fit, and actively earning wealth. Once the earning stops, the attention dries up. The biological climax of this reality is even colder. The moment the breath permanently leaves a body, even a beloved spouse will often run away from the corpse in fear. To summarize this instability, Shankara gives us a precise metaphor. This diagram illustrates the Sanskrit concepts of bhakti, devotion, and jnana, wisdom. The rigid intellectual ego must shatter to form a pathway to wisdom. Devotion is the mechanism required to break the ego. Without it, intellect is useless trivia. Only when ego vanishes can knowledge take root. When the material world and intellectual pride inevitably collapse, this ego-destroying devotion is the only infallible support system left. Shankara has created a liberating survival guide for the human condition. The text gives us one final directive: stop investing your eternal consciousness into temporary, failing material investments. The clock of human mortality is ticking. We must awaken to this reality immediately before our time runs out. Realizing the danger of illusion isn't meant to invoke fear, but to force us to finally start living in absolute truth.